Hi everyone, I'm Maya, your host on Let's Talk Marketing. Today, we're tackling a big question. Why is Gen Z scrolling past your ads? If you're a marketer pouring money into campaigns with zero traction, you're not alone. We're diving into why Gen Z doesn't care about your ads and what they're actually running toward. Plus, we've got killer case studies to prove it. Stick around because this is going to change how you connect with the most elusive generation yet. Section 1. Who is Gen Z? Gen Z, born roughly between 1997 and 2012, isn't just another demographic. They're digital natives who grew up with smartphones, social media, and a world that's always on. They're skeptical, value-driven, and have an attention span shorter than a TikTok video, about 8 seconds. So if your ad doesn't grab them immediately, it's game over. Section 2. Why traditional ads fail. Let's be real, traditional ads just don't work on Gen Z. Here's why. Ad overload. Gen Z sees thousands of ads daily. They've developed ad blindness and can spot inauthenticity a mile away. Skepticism. They don't trust brands that push polished, salesy messages. They've seen too many scams and overhyped products. Value mismatch. Gen Z cares about authenticity, sustainability, and social impact. If your ad doesn't align with their values, they're not buying, literally or figuratively. They're on different platforms. Your TV spots and billboards? Gen Z's not there. They're on TikTok, Discord, and niche corners of the internet. Section 3. What Gen Z is running toward. So, what does Gen Z care about? Let's break it down. Authenticity. They want real stories, not polished pitches. Think user-generated content or behind-the-scenes vibes. Community. Gen Z loves brands that feel like a community, not a corporation. Purpose. They support brands that stand for something, like sustainability, mental health, or inclusiveness. Entertainment. If your content isn't entertaining or meme-worthy, it's invisible. Gen Z wants to laugh, learn, or feel something in 10 seconds flat. Creators over ads. They trust influencers and creators over traditional ads. A micro-influencer with 10K followers can have more impact than a Super Bowl spot. Section 4. Case studies of brands winning Gen Z. Let's look at several brands that are absolutely crushing it with Gen Z. Duolingo's TikTok game. Duolingo's mascot, Duo the Owl, became a TikTok legend by leaning into absurd Gen Z-style humor. Videos like Duo threatening users to practice their lessons went viral, racking up millions of views. Why? It's authentic, hilarious, and feels like it was made by Gen Z. Spotify Wrapped. Spotify's Wrapped campaign is a Gen Z magnet. By giving users personalized stats about their music habits, Spotify creates shareable content that floods Instagram stories and TikTok every December. It's interactive, personal, and builds a sense of community. Stella McCartney's sustainability commitment. Stella McCartney has been a pioneer in sustainable fashion since the launch of her brand. By banning materials like fur and leather and focusing on sustainable alternatives such as organic cotton, recycled polyester, and innovative materials like Milo, a mycelium-based leather alternative, she has built a brand that stands for something greater than just fashion. Gen Z, who are deeply concerned about the environment, appreciate brands that align with their values. It's not just about buying clothes, it's about joining a movement for a better planet. Glossier's community-driven marketing. Glossier built a cult following by prioritizing user-generated content and real customer stories. Their Instagram is filled with reposts of Gen Z fans using their products, creating a community vibe that feels authentic and inclusive. Chipotle's TikTok challenges. Chipotle's hashtag lid flip and hashtag burrito challenges took TikTok by storm, encouraging users to create their own videos for a chance at free food. These campaigns are interactive, fun, and perfectly tailored to Gen Z's love for participation and creativity. Nike's Dream Crazy. Nike's campaign featuring Colin Kaepernick took a bold stand on social justice, inspiring Gen Z with its message of courage and challenging the status quo. It showed that brands can be more than just sellers of products, they can be catalysts for change. Netflix's Stranger Things marketing. Netflix's marketing for Stranger Things went beyond traditional ads, using interactive experiences and nostalgia to create a cultural phenomenon. From pop-up events to online puzzles, they engaged Gen Z in a way that made them feel part of the story. Section 5. How to win Gen Z over. Ready to connect with Gen Z? Here's your playbook, inspired by the best. Be real. Skip the corporate jargon. Show your brand's human side, like Duolingo's unhinged TikTok energy or Glossier's customer reposts. Go where they are. Create snackable content for TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts. Partner with creators. Collaborate with influencers who already have Gen Z's trust, like micro-influencers in niche communities. Stand for something. Align with causes Gen Z cares about, like Stella McCartney or Nike do with their activism. Make it interactive. Gamify your campaigns or create challenges, like Chipotle's viral TikTok campaigns or Netflix's immersive experiences. That's it for today's episode of Let's Talk Marketing. I'm Maya, and I hope you're now ready to stop chasing Gen Z with outdated ads and start connecting with what they're running toward: authenticity, purpose, and connection. Which of these strategies are you going to try? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more marketing tips every week.